It's time to go stride for stride with John McBride, the bi-monthly podcast about participant races in the Philadelphia, New Jersey area. And now, here's John McBride.
Thanks, Chuck. Hi, everybody, and welcome again to Stride for Stride with John McBride, the bi-monthly podcast about runs, triathlons, half marathons in and around the Philadelphia area. On today's show, we're going to take a look at something different. We're going to look at the Gwynedd Mercy Academy High School girls basketball team. Now, I'm blessed to be their PA announcer for their games. And Gwynedd Mercy is a great institution. The Gwynedd Mercy Academy is an all-girls Catholic college preparatory high school steeped in Mercy tradition and a service in the spirit of Catherine McCauley, foundress of the Sisters of Mercy. The high school itself is located at 1345 Sumneytown Pike in Gwynedd Valley, Pennsylvania, about 20 minutes outside of Philadelphia, to the northwest and just off Route 309. The head basketball coach is Tom Lonergan. Tom has over 32 years of coaching experience, also having been the head coach at Bishop McDevitt High School and Central Bucks East High School during his career. Tom has accumulated over 600 victories, several Catholic League titles, and was the first coach to get the girls basketball program at Central Bucks East into the state playoffs. He has done the same in just a short amount of time at Gwynedd Mercy Academy. More important than the banners, the championships, or even the wins is the way Tom has inspired his players. Many of his players, after they have finished their playing career, have gone into coaching, whether it's been as a volunteer coach at the youth level, or in CYO, grade school, high school, or even college coaching as a profession. Coaching at its core is teaching, and what they are doing is giving back the core values they have learned from playing for Tom Lonergan. Values such as loyalty, dedication, trust, giving your best at all times, and believing in yourself. Tom, thanks for being with us on the show today. Tom, your team is considered a running basketball team. Do you explain the significance of running within basketball?
Well, it's a little bit different as far as the condition in basketball versus maybe a sport like soccer or football, or even baseball to that degree. So, I mean, it's a game more of sprints than it is a game of distance. So I think the key in basketball is making sure that your players are able to be conditioned for short spurts. And so that's what we work a lot on when we do our conditioning, whether it's with or without the basketball. We try to do as much with short, quick spurts.
What advantage does a running strategy give you during a game?
Well, I think the running is obviously it enables you to pick up the tempo. And we're a team that we're not real big, but we feel overall we have some quickness and athleticism. So we want to take advantage of that quickness and athleticism and lack of overall size and try to make it a 92-foot game here. So one way of doing that is by getting it out, trying to run on the floor, beat the other team down the floor as much as possible, or at least in the long run, after 32 minutes, wear them down to the point where you're in better condition to finish the game.
With different positions on a basketball team, the running needs have to differ also. How do players prepare for that within stretching?
Stretching, I think, is more of an individualized situation, and so I do rely more on our players individually to determine what they feel they need to stretch, what parts of their bodies. I know some of the bigger players have issues with their back, so they do more stretching for their back. The smaller, quicker players are more with their leg lifts, and so they rely more on that.
And with any physical activity, especially running, I'm sure you see different types of injuries. What types of injuries might a basketball player accrue that are different from someone that concentrates on running?
Now, I think that the injuries you see more in basketball is all because it's related to the hips and it's more in the knees, whereas I think more in your running and your distance is more your hamstrings, your quads. That's more the injuries you're going to get. You get more of the knee and the ankle injuries with the basketball, and that's all that short stop spurts that you get.
Tom, thanks for being with us, and good luck on the remainder of your season. If you would like to see the Gwynedd Mercy Academy High School basketball team in action, visit the school's website at www.gmahs.org. Hit athletics and follow the prompts to girls varsity basketball for a schedule. I guarantee you'll see fantastic basketball and have a fun time at a great educational institution. A little news to share about Stride for Stride. We are now an award-winning podcast. We have been honored with the Forget Me Not Award from the Spina Bifida Association of the Delaware Valley. We are blessed to receive this award for not only providing announcing services to their 5K Walk, Run, and Roll, but also for spreading the word through our podcast. We are honored to do that. The Spina Bifida Association of the Delaware Valley does some great work that has helped change spina bifida from being something that's been disabling to something that's an obstacle that many are overcoming. Well, that's it for this show, and is our tradition. We have a suggestion for your iPod for when you're out there running. So next time you're out there running, try running Gangnam Style. And remember, if any problems come up in life, try to take it all in stride. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Stride for Stride with John McBride.
This has been Stride for Stride with John McBride. Be sure to check out our next podcast right here.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.